Hello and welcome back everybody. So today I'm gonna talk about how to actually fix your account and make it better. Yeah, this can be done through multiple things. So first off, quests. These include Arc quests, also story quests and world quests. So Arc quests are like the main story of the game. They usually give one wish after completing. The story quest is basically like character quests, like let's say Hu Tao, Farina, Diona, and also the tribal stuff in Natlan, and events too. World quests are basically the stuff that happens in your world. They usually give reputation points according to the city which the quest actually is in. So what quests do is actually to give you Primogems and kind of make your world better. Like let's say for example in Sumeria and Liwer, this whole part of the map with the offering thing is only unlockable with a quest. Also the Varanara part, or the nursery, you know what I mean? You have to complete the Varanara quest to get it. Next up, characters. So your team should consist of 4 main components. Well, there are actually 5, but you can only equip 4 characters, so you have to sacrifice one. So the most important one is DPS. Let's say for example Hu Tao or Navia. So what a DPS does is to actually deal damage on field. Sub DPS also deals damage but off field. Like let's say for example Qingshu, you just deploy his burst and you can switch to another character and he still does damage. So that's the 2 kinds of DPS. It's a DPS and a sub DPS. So next up is supports. So supports actually buff your team. There are 2 kinds. There are the buffers and the shielders. So buffers, they buff the damage, and shielders, it's obvious, they give shield. Shielders are not so important for all teams except for teams where you need to not get interrupted. For example Hu Tao or New Villette. In that case a shielder is essential, but otherwise it's not really important. So how Bennett actually works is that he increases the damage according to his base attack. He also regenerates heal, so I believe he's a support and a healer as well. So he gives a 90% attack bonus according to his base attack, so that's about
Ow! Where did that come
I think
from?
700 damage. Yeah, overall great character. You should actually build your supports. Let's say for example Kazuha, Mona. There are also Farina and Chilonin, but I don't have them. I plan on pulling for them though.
Wonder when I'll be as
So
tall
next
as
up
my
is
big
healers.
sister.
So here is actually heal the team, like they heal your character, like Barbara for example. Let me put her on real quick. So as you can see, my Hu Tao is at 3k HP. So if I use Barbara's skill and then switch to Hu Tao, she generates HP. Yeah, it's 5k. Then I think 8k. Yeah, so that's how healers work. So next up is Primo Sources. So you can get Primogems from quests, which I've already explained. You can get it from dailies, like commissions. You can either do them manually, like go to the location and do the quest, or you can just craft. like craft resin or complete quests or just play the game. So how I like to do it is I get the crystal cores and craft the fragile resin, or not the fragile resin, the condensed resin. Then it appears here. So you get 10 primos per quest, per commission I mean, up to 4 times, like, so that's 40. And after you're done, you can go to any Catherine in any city and claim your bonus, which is 20. So that's about 60 daily primos. You can also get primo gems from events. Let's take the May Fortune Find You for example. It gives about 10 wishes, which is equivalent to 1600 primos. It's for Lantern Rite. There's also this one. It has like the playable events, which also give primos. Let's take a look. The last source of Primo Gems is considered a different topic, so I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. But first off, don't forget to like and subscribe or Hotel will get you. So the last source of Primo Gems is actually exploration. One chest gives about, well, according to the type of chest. If it's a common, it could give nothing or 2 primos. If exquisite, it could give about 2 to 5. If it's the golden one, precious chest, it could give about 5 to 10 primos. And if it's luxurious, it could give about 10 primo gems, yeah. It might not seem as a lot, but it does add up. I mean, the map doesn't have 2 or 3 chests, it has hundreds. So I completed Mondstadt and part of Leeway in the exploration. So here are my tips. So do not explore without a compass. Like, do the reputation stuff and get the compass, craft it, then explore. It helps a lot. Like, it tells you where the chests are, where the CBs are, where the challenges are. It does a lot. It adds a lot, you know. There are also some extra stuff you need to know. Well, the game is not just about Primo Gems and resins, so let's talk about that. So first off, let's talk about Mora. You can get Mora from these stuff, ley lines. The yellow ones gives 60, and it also gives friendship XP. You can also get Mora from events and the battle pass. Next up, XP books. So you can get it from the blue ley line or the battle pass once again, and also events. So the same sources.
Clients, 2 clients, 3.
And the tip I would recommend: do not spend your fragile resin until you rank 50 or something. So you can get 5-star artifacts and stuff, cause before that you can't, which is a big waste of resin. My last tip for you is to actually enjoy Genshin and do the quests, like listen to them, not just skip them, cause that's the main point of the game, you know. Yeah, so that was it for today. Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe.